Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. It's really been a while since my latest CTF authorship video. Today we're gonna have a look at the mobile reversing challenges from Darkest Hour CTF 2026. It's been a couple of days since we have made or started the CTF, and it's been a pretty successful one, as we can see in here in the statistics. As you can see, 24 users registered, 78 teams suspiciously went over 1000 IP addresses, but the stats look pretty good. Shout out to the top 3 teams, No Idea, Fricase and Los Bahlus, some pretty creative names. Also shout out to a couple of technical team members that we can see in here. We've got Xor, our Poland friend, which designed this theme for CTFT, or we can say really designed. I'm pretty sure he vibe coded it, since I'm pretty sure he's not that good at CSS. Anyways, it's actually good. I'm very surprised that the platform is still up. I'm not sure if it's gonna still be up after we finish this series. It's actually gonna be 4 different videos, 4 separate videos, each one for each of the mobile reversing challenges. Many of you have asked for detailed write-ups, so I thought, why not, let's make a couple of videos and present to you how you can solve these challenges in a video format instead of a written write-up. As you know, it's more interactive, it's more explanational, let's say. Also shout out to our friend Raven in here. As you can see, the theme isn't very well designed. We can't really see the name of Raven over here for his failed attempt, at the least, at making an anti-cheat plugin for CTFT that we haven't really used at all. But anyway, let's skip all this garbage, let's skip all this small talk and get straight to it. So for this video, we'll discuss this first challenge, easy teleportation, 190 points, 32 solves. The first solve at 11:30 p.m. 32 minutes after the CTF started by team error 404. So let's read the description and then let's discuss the intended solve as well as a couple of unintended solves from some creative players. And yeah, let's start. So, easy teleportation. Welcome to the great category of mobile reversing. We'll start with an easy and fun challenge. Visit 5 countries in the next 5 minutes and get the flag. Have a nice flight, traveler. So basically, based on the challenge's name and the challenge's description, we're asked to teleport from our current location to 5 different countries in less than 5 minutes. The first thing that comes to mind when we are when we are talking about location is the GPS of the phone. So your phone can know your current address, or let's say your current location, based on 2 things: either your IP address, which gives away some information, but as you know, the IP address is very easily changed, or let's say spoofed, using a VPN, for example, a proxy or whatever, anything that has to do with networking. But the GPS sensor itself, it's not very easy to spoof, as we'll see in the next couple of minutes. However, you can still use different ways in order to spoof your GPS location or change the information given by your sensors, your GPS sensor, to the operating system or to the mobile app that's requesting it. And that's what we'll be doing today. After that, there's this teleportation challenge which will check your IP address as well as your GPS sensor in order to determine your current location. But right now, for this first challenge, it's just spoofing the location as usual. So I'll go to my terminal. As you can see right here, we have the 4 APKs that have been provided in here in this link. This link is gonna be attached in the description, and I think it's still working. Let's check, let's see. Apparently, yeah, it's still working. My internet is a little bit slow, that's why I have downloaded the challenges in advance before starting to record the video, but you can have the challenges and try them on your own before starting or before watching the full video. So we're gonna start by launching our BlueStacks emulator. You can use whatever emulator you want. You can use for example BlueStacks, Android Studio, or whatever. It's just recommended to have your emulator rooted. Also, you can root your emulator using this toolkit or this a small program, only 36 megabytes, in order to change two letters in the BlueStacks configuration. I'm not sure really why, but I have used this and it's been reliable. As you can see, it can detect your installation, and you can toggle read and write permission on the file system of the emulator, as well as toggling root. It's basically just changing a small configuration file instead of the BlueStacks program data. But anyway, so we're gonna start by let me just do this for a second. Okay, so we have our emulator in here, as well as our terminal. So first of all, let me check if my terminal is connected using ADB devices. As you can see, no devices attached. So the first step is to connect to our emulator using ADB. It's not very hard. You can just grab the IP address of the emulator in here by going to settings, and then advanced. You're gonna find it in here, Android debug bridge. Make sure this is enabled, and then you just type in ADB connect and then the IP address of your Android emulator. So ADB connect, and then that IP address right here. As you can see, we're connected now. If we double check using ADB devices, we can see that our device is now connected. So the first thing we're gonna do is to install our APK into the emulator. You can do that by double clicking your APK file from here, or just using the command ADB install and then the name of the file. It's performing a string install right now, and we see success, as well as seeing our easy teleportation app installed in here. If we go on and open our app, you can see this this pretty interface that I have vibe coded quickly. It's a Flutter app actually. We're not gonna do any sort of static analysis on the app, since it's really easy to solve. You can just use a GPS emulator or GPS spoofer. That's the unintended solution. Or you can use a Frida script, which we have right here. It's called GPS spoofing.js, in order to change your current GPS location, which is currently right here, Tunisia. You can change it, or you should change it, to all these 5 different countries in less than the time shown in here, which is 5 minutes. We're gonna follow the Frida route. We're gonna follow the dynamic route. So we can have a look at this script over here. Let me just zoom in for a little bit. So we've got our latitude and longitude, which are, let's say, hard-coded in here. And then our script is going to hijack the Android location function. When your app is going to call this, it's our Frida script is gonna send the latitude in here, the different latitude that we have hard-coded in our script. In order to make this work, we need to start Frida script on the emulator first. So we're gonna do ADB shell in order to get a shell inside of our emulator, and then we're gonna go to this location right here, cd data, and then local, and then tmp. It's where I have my Frida server running. As you can see right here, I've got Frida server 16.2.1, and also I have Frida version 16.2.1. This is the most reliable Frida version I have ever used, so I recommend you install and use this Frida version in order to avoid getting any sort of issues or any sort of incompatibility problems, since the newest Frida versions have a lot of breaking changes that make using all sorts of available scripts or available Frida scripts online basically useless. I have gotten this Frida script online from the official code share Frida, and you can just look for Android location spoofing, Android GPS spoofing, whatever, and this script is going to show up first. It's only 14 lines. You can just copy paste it in here and you're going to be okay. So let me just open a terminal, a different terminal in here in this Visual Studio Code, and keep this terminal for the interaction with the app. So we're going to use this terminal in here to connect to the phone to launch Frida and do all sorts of stuff that we're gonna need, but we will launch Frida's server on here. So as we already did, adb show, and then we're gonna go to the directory that has our Frida server, cd/data/local, and then /dlp. We're gonna make sure we have our Frida server in here. Yes, it is. So we're gonna elevate our permissions. We're gonna escalate permission using the su command. Mind you, you can't use this command on a non-rooted device. That's why rooting your device is very important for all sorts of mobile reversing challenges, not only this one. And then we're gonna launch our Frida server. And right now we have our Frida server running, as you can see, and we only need to launch our script or launch our app using the script that we have in here. So we're gonna give it as an argument to Frida. We're gonna give it also the package name, which we can also inspect by using adb shell pm and then list or print a list of installed packages. So we're gonna list packages and then give it this query argument in order to list only the packages that are installed by the user. If you don't give it this argument, it's gonna print all of the packages that are installed on the emulator, which can be some system apps as for example, the settings app, the camera app, etc. So we're interested in this darkest hour challenge, which is called easy teleportation. So what we're gonna do is to do Frida, and then we're gonna give it an argument which is the name of the APK, the name of the app, as well as a couple of other things, which are the name of the script that we're gonna need to run, and this u argument in here. So u if, and then we're gonna do this, copy paste our package name, and then finally we're gonna give it the name of the script that we're gonna use in order to launch our app, which is called GPS spoofing.js. As we said, you can grab the JavaScript script online. Just look for Android location spoofing or Android GPS spoofing, and you're gonna be good to go. So we have to run this, and as you can see, we have spawned our package right here using our Frida script, which is set to this location. As you can see right now, it's in Egypt. So, and the app is checking for location, and it's overwriting these two parameters, which is the latitude and the longitude, to fake our current location. But we have these 5 countries which we are going to use AI. Let me just set this to always on tag, and let me ask AI really quick to change these locations. So change these to match Indonesia. Press enter. Wait for VS Code to let me do this real quick. Okay, so right now we have validated Indonesia. Let me do the same thing. Change to Greece. Alright, check locations now. It's already done. Change to Thailand. Perfect. Now, if we check the location, Thailand is already done. We only need to change it to France and India remaining. keep. Okay, check locations. France is done. And finally we have India. So change to India. And we should be good to go. Exactly, that's our flag. We have solved the challenge. It's pretty easy. It's just the first one. So thank you all for watching and see you later in the next video.